Easy, president of Just Small Biz Marketing, and what I want to talk to you today about is what everyone ought to know about their small business website. Okay, there are a lot of things, but I want to focus on three of those things today. The first one is how much time are people spending on your website, right? You want to make sure that they're spending enough time to get enough information to make the next decision, which is to hopefully call you, email you, contact you, fill out a chat box, something that's going to design to take you from being a potential seller of services to an actual them being a consumer of what you're offering. So you definitely want to do that. So you got to know how much time, too much time, and not ultimately making a buying decision, but you also don't want them to spend too little time. Okay, so you want to find the right amount of time to do that. The second thing is, what mechanism are they using to access your website? And by that I mean, are they going on a tablet? Are they going on their phones? Are they going on their laptops or desktops even to access your website and spend time there? And combine that with what the first one was, which is how much time they're spending on the site. You can kind of start figuring out which mechanism is ultimately the one where it leads you to get the most prospects and customers. For example, somebody might go be watching TV and see something and go, oh, you know what, I think I need this. And they'll go on their tablet or their cell phone and they'll do some looking around while the TV commercial's on or whatever it is. So then now they've looked at your site, but then the commercial's done and then they go back to doing what they're doing. Okay, so they may have come to your site, spent some time on there, but not made that ultimate buying decision or the next decision in the process to becoming a client. So you've got to look at where people are coming into your website from, and then you can ultimately determine which one is the best way to go. And we do that with our clients all the time. We'll look at what percentage of people are coming on mobile, tablet, desktop, what people are coming on Safari browser, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, all of those types of things. So what you want to do is have a mechanism in place designed to see where they're coming from, how much time they're spending on your site, and ultimately where they're going on your site from what you're doing. And it should go without saying, you definitely need to make sure your website's mobile friendly, obviously. There's still some out there that aren't, but so you want to make sure you do that. The other thing you want to know is how many people are taking action when coming to your website. And you can use tools like Google Analytics, which is very important for all of this, what I mentioned, to see and establish goals so you can track various actions. How many people out of 100 people visiting your website, how many people actually click on the contact me button or the email me or free report button or I want to buy now? How many people, if you have a shopping cart, go to the shopping cart, put stuff in there and abandon it? So you want to know how many people are actually taking the action that you want them to take from that. And so you can kind of start winnowing down the various options out there to make it more effective for you to close more business with less hassle and less stress. But in the meantime, you really got to know where these people are coming from, how much time they're spending on the site, whether they're mobile browsers, Safari users, phones, those kind of things. I mean, we've got a client where, yeah, they get a tremendous amount of people coming from iPhones, but they don't convert into particular business. Now, it might be, we think, because they're not the right target market per se for them. So you really got to know where you're doing, and you can get better at it and have different things displaying and testing different things out to see how can we convert more people. But if you don't have the numbers, if you don't have Google Analytics on your site, for example, then you're kind of flying blind. You may think this is beautiful and you may love the color scheme and you may love the pictures, but if it's ultimately not converting into business, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use an example of my year, April 29th, and we've hired a photo booth to do it, and that decision was made based on two things: price and reviews. Their website was horrible, in my opinion. But it didn't matter because they had great reviews on some wedding sites, and they had a good price. So that's the kind of stuff that you need to know. I mean, now imagine what would happen if they had a better website, that was more able to convert, more able to show people, here is exactly what you're going to get, imagine how much better they would be doing. And you only get better by doing things by knowing what you're doing well and what you're not doing well. And the better you can do the things you're doing well at, the better off you're going to be. And especially if your competitors aren't doing those types of things, you're even in a better situation. If you need help in executing some of these strategies, or you want a free marketing analysis, a consultation with me, you can do that by going to email me at brad@justsmallbiz.com. That's biz.com. Or giving me a call at 321-613-8476. Those free consultations are limited. They fit into my schedule, and I definitely recommend that you do that. If you're interested in perhaps a free report or a free seminar or webinar, we've got those running all the time, and you can partake in that, and hopefully you'll find some of those useful. You can see those on justsmallbiz.com. Thank you, and have a good day.